Hi, guys. Welcome back to Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Laura Brady.
I'm Karen Miller.
This is episode, I swear I just saw something on my wrist. This is episode 214 of our crafting podcast. You can find us on Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, and also Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy.
You can find me on Ravelry and Instagram as Loopy Stitcher, all one word.
Hey, Patty. Hey, Joan. Weather report?
I haven't really thought about it. It's been a little warmer last couple of days. Like yesterday, I was out with my mom and I was like, ooh, it's 90 degrees.
Yeah, I can't remember. It wasn't yesterday. I think it was the day before. Because I think maybe it was like Friday and Sunday. I don't know. Whatever. I decided I was going to get back to going for my walks, which that worked out well because, I haven't done anything since before the retreat and I was sick. And so it's been like months. And me being the crazy one that I am, went out and started off slow. I did a mile walk, but then I followed it up with a 1.5 mile jog and then another 1.5 mile walk.
Nuts.
And it was like, yeah, I'm going to hurt tomorrow. I was fine. And then I skipped a day and then I kind of did the same thing again, which my chiropractor was laughing. She's like, I don't know how your body can. I'm like, I don't know. That's just how I am. Hey, Erdy. All right. Shop news. There's stuff in there. Knit for Brains Designs. I did have a custom order that I had to do, and I have some bags that have not been listed in there yet. I will go ahead and show them. If you have a really strong desire to have them before I put them in there, just contact me. I am not going to say what the branded image is, just for help me.
Copyright.
Thank you. We're going to call it a beaver, so please do not type it in the chat, anything other than that. I have 2 of the beaver sock bags. And how cute is that? Bright and cherry. So there's 2 of those. And I have 2 of the Christmas beaver ones. Hey, Hope. And then I have 1 of the medium in that and 1 in the medium of that. Like I said, these are not currently in the shop yet. But if you have a real hankering for them, just contact me on Instagram. And I can do a custom listing. I thought about doing it today, but I'm not feeling great. So
we both took naps today, right? You took a nap today or no? That was the other day.
I woke up for about a half hour and then went back to bed for about 4 hours.
4 hours.
And probably could have stayed there another 4 hours. But I had stuff to do. Yeah. So, all right. So bags, Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. And it's nothing like, it's a combination of a lack of sleep and sinuses. And I know it's sinuses because every time I have really bad sinus problems, the top of my head just feels like it's going to split open. And of course, it's in my neck and my ear again as well. So, chiropractor tomorrow. Might have to have her do some acupuncture. We'll see. All right. We are going to go ahead and kick it off as usual with FOs. And Karen has one.
I have today. One. First of all, are you impressed that I'm sitting in the chair before it starts after last time?
I was beginning to wonder though.
Because I hadn't said anything to her.
I was like, oh,
this is going to be one of these.
She's pushing it again. It is that time of year, Hope. And this weather is so crazy. It can't make up its mind because it was cooler and now it's like almost 90 again. And now all of a sudden the trees are like, hey, let's shed some leaves. Yeah. But only some of the trees.
Some. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a Ziggity Zags pullover bid. It is free on Ravelry. Oh, I need to snip that one. Here she is. All done. This is using the yarn that Laura gave me last.
That's why I'm like this,
yeah.
guys. Yeah. I don't want to touch it.
So one down.
Yes, our trees are always last. Although we do have leaves in the driveway and a few on the front, I noticed today, but not enough for me to worry about it. And with having a headache, I wasn't gonna worry about it anyway.
It kind of surprises me because it's been really dry. Like,
yeah. Well, that's probably a good thing because I need it to not rain because we didn't think things through when we put up our Halloween display out front. And we have a inflatable Zero from The Nightmare Before Christmas, and obviously he's white. And we're having problems getting the stakes into the ground, so we moved him because there was like stones or rock or whatever in the soil. We moved him over so we could get him staked in, not realizing the rain gutter is right there.
oh,
So he's gonna get filthy dirty
or flushed away.
if it rains.
Yeah.
I already had to go out there once. Brett's like, there's dirt all over him with some Clorox wipes to wipe him down a little bit. And he was a hot mess. So it's ruining our Christmas. Jeez, no, not yet. That's next. It's ruining our Halloween display. All right.
Well, at night you can't tell.
That's true. That's true. I have 10 FOs. They'll be quick. This is my newest. I don't know. If I showed this, it was at the very, very beginning, like where I had nothing on it. It's a free pattern I got by Candace Pauley, Happiness Yarn Co. And they're called Happy Newborn Socks. They're knit out of DK weight yarn, which of course, you know me, I held fingering double because that's just the way I roll. And I just grabbed it out of my vase. So that was the colorway. I think I made fill socks out of this. That is, can you grab the Smurfette Funko that's right there? She has not made it to a shelf yet, Hope. Because we have no shelf space right now. Isn't she cute? We got her when we went to the flea market. All right. So here's those 2 balls. I know you'll take those. Guys, look how teeny tiny these are. Look at how cute they are. So they have you doing a longer cuff, so you can roll it over, and then it doesn't show on the front of the sock is ribbing. So these are nice and stretchy. These are really, really, really quick knit.
Oh, I'm sure.
I did find an issue with the pattern though.
Oh, okay.
Actually 2 issues, which is fine. I just made sure I corrected my pattern and then I knit them back to back. So it would sink it was in. Fresh in my head of what needed to be changed on the pattern. And that does sometimes happen when you're dealing with free patterns. Yeah. So it's fine. Obviously I'm experienced enough knitting socks to as soon as I got to that part, I was like, yep, that's not right.
I had the same problem with the bib. There was a line that I'm like, is this right? I'm like, all right, I'll trust the pattern. And the first time around, I mean, I ripped it back like 3 times and I'm like, okay, it's just a baby bib. It's who cares?
This was a problem on the when working the heel flap, there was a correction, and then also undoing the gusset, there was also an issue with the pattern. Which, like I said, it's fine. Yeah, I know I've knit enough socks. I know the construction of a pair of socks, and I knew as soon as I read the next steps that that's not right. I'm like, well, in one case, she added an extra row in there that shouldn't have been. And if you would have been if you did said row, and this is what really made it pop out to me, you would have been purling on the wrong side. So it was an obvious,
Yeah.
no, this is not correct.
Yeah. That's not-
And in that case, it was easy because I just omitted, because there was, she had 3 rows and it should have only been 2.
Gotcha.
That you repeated for the 8 rows. So that was fine. Like I said, these knit up super, super cute. So these will go in with one of the bags I have for baby showers. I have 2 I have to go to. So yeah, which I will probably keep this out. And I know I have a DK weight yarn in my base that I'm going to nab that out and do another pair of them. Maybe 2. We'll see. All right. Dishcloth of the month, which she got the dishcloth pattern of the month out on time. She did not get the temperature chart out on time. She just got that out yesterday. So I just printed that. So I have not worked on my temperature dishcloth for the month yet, which no big deal. I've recorded like the temperatures for the first week. So it's not going to be a big deal when I sit down. I'll just knock it out. It's 2 rows a day. So not going to be, yeah. So this one was called, it had to be You Dishcloth, from When Harry Met Sally. Okay, I have to say, and Hope, I don't know if you've knit it yet. The last 2 months, I did not like the patterns. Wasn't really sure why. This month, I enjoyed the pattern. And I do know why now. Because it's not just knits and purls. There's some yarn overs, some SSKs.
Some more interesting,
Some more interesting. I have got, okay, because one of the projects that I'm not going to be able to show you today is basically just a lot of stockinette or garter. And I am so ever loving bored with the project. I am just, I'm a lace knitter.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just, it is, yeah. So I did not block these. She does recommend blocking because of the stitching and blah, 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 blah. I love this cotton in the white sparkle. That's the leftover. And I did 3 of them.
Oh, that is pretty.
Isn't that pretty? So I like this one. And it's, once it's blocked, it'll look much, much better.
Yeah.
I just did not I didn't want to block anything. So
yeah.
It is what it is. Plus, these literally just get thrown into a bin.
Yeah.
So pretty much by the time I would decide to gift them to somebody, they're going to need to be blacked again anyways.
Yeah.
So why block them twice?
Or I take them.
Or she takes them. Which, that happens. So, which is fine because I have an overabundance. I knit my hair and things. So if you ever get anything from me, there's going to be a piece
knit
of
with
me.
love.
Yes, there's going to be a piece of me in it. I try to get it out, but sometimes it's just knit in there so badly, and I could see it where
I almost need a pair of tweezers. You know what I mean?
I mean, it happens. What can I say?
As a tool for catching.
I have tweezers, but you know,
I find the same thing while knitting, crocheting, and even doing cross stitch. I'll be like, "What the heck?"
I shed like crazy. You can ask Brett. I mean, our shower drain thing. I have to empty it after every shower.
Wow.
Because otherwise the water won't drain properly. It's like, really? But he does have special things in there to catch my hair because I shed like crazy. With as much as I shed, I should be bald.
Yeah. But you're not. You got really thick hair and long.
So thick. This was the temperature dishcloth from last month.
You can see we got set in a rut there.
Yeah. All right. Up next is Fill Socks. I use Malabrigo that I had purchased at Lori's when I was there for the retreat.
So pretty.
Which I have enough of this. I could do something else with it, or I could do some baby socks would be really cute with that.
Mm-hmm.
This is going with another Malabrigo yarn that I showed last time, which originally I was going to knit Phil another pair of socks, but I have an awful lot of socks for him, and the other colorway, it's different, but it's similar.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually not going to knit them for him. I promised Lori's sister Tara. She doesn't have any knit socks. I was like, what? You have all these knitters in your family and you have no knit socks? Girl, I'm going to knit you some socks. So while we were at the retreat, I took a piece of paper and had her stand on it and traced around her foot. And I do have a plastic mat that I'm going to trace that on then. And I kind of got, you know, like what colors she doesn't like. She did want some DK socks for some that are a little higher up for wearing in her boots. So that's what I'm going to start with before I do some fingering weight. And I just found out Brett and I will be in Arkansas. We will be at Arkansas Yarn Co. on November 15th. And Tara will also be there. So it's like perfect timing that I could knit those, try them, make sure everything is good, that sort of thing. So there's that. So as always, what I use for Phil is, and I'm thinking I'm probably just going to use this pattern for Tara's socks as well, because then they have
I was going to say, that would be the best for somebody that's not like right there for you to say, can you try this on?
Like I said, I do have the foot to help, like as far as length and whatnot. And I had drawn a line basically like where her heel started, which I won't need that for these because these are cuffed down. But I did that for like if I do fingering ones, if I decide to do toe up, that sort of thing. So I'll just have to play with how many stitches. I think for Phil, I do a large. So, hey, Jill. So for Tara, I will probably try the medium and see how the fake foot fits in there. So this pattern is by Erica Saint of Rose Opal Knits, the wide rib DK white socks. This is a free pattern. And you can see I write Phil socks on it. It has the directions for his. Not that I even need to look at it anymore. Also wrote down the needle size because I do a weird size for him. And if you've been here a bit, you know I lost those needles. And I had a heck of a time figuring out what I had used. So everything is now marked. All his needles say Phil socks. Hope you should try these. You would love them. I cannot get my sock locker. Oh, there we go. And these turned out so stunning.
Yeah, I love that color combination.
Look how pretty. They're so nice.
Those are sharp.
I like them. Not that Phil will really appreciate them that much. He's colorblind.
Very colorblind.
Makes me happy though. Well, and it's nice for me to do kind of like a neutral sock for him because, like I said, he doesn't see colors like we do. So, I feel like he could pretty much wear this with anything and not be, you know, garish.
And this is Malabrigo?
Yes. Yeah, which is, this is just my opinion. In my opinion, Malabrigo DK, it's barely DK.
More of a sport.
It's not as thick as the normal DKs and therefore is not as squishy.
Yeah.
Because when I first started knitting with it, I was a little concerned about sizing. Because I'm like, ooh, this seems awfully thin. Yeah. But I think they'll be okay. And I'll know right away because even though I give him 20 pairs of socks at Christmas, he will sit there and try every single pair on. I don't know if he thinks he's going to find a pair that don't fit him, or
He's just pleased.
What he's doing.
Knowing Phil, he's just like a happy camper.
But it's just not. See
Oh
what I mean?
yeah.
That is
Yeah.
barely a DK.
Yeah.
It's I don't know how well you guys can see just because camera and whatnot, but it's not, it's barely a DK. That's all I can say. I mean, it worked fine. It's all good. What is going on here? For the love of, there we go. Guys, it's been one of those days. So yeah, I gotta find that other skein. I stuck it somewhere. I think it's on my cart. And I'll pick that up for Terra socks and hold it with this one. And I will get those started soon-ish. I'm still working on the Advent project that I can't show you guys. I think I'm on day 21 or 22. So I'm almost there. And I keep telling myself, don't touch anything else until I finish this. Yeah, I'm on the struggle bus. Because I'm so bored with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see. Oh, I was like, what? These are my last of my FOs. And I had shown you last time I was using, I bought a 6-pack of Hobby cotton yarn. They're Halloween Friends cotton, which they do still have available. I just saw it the other day. And it is a fingering weight, so I did hold it double. And I went through all the skeins and I had like little bits, so I kept holding them together. Just and it's fine. It came out like new different color ways. So this was one of them. So I already
That's
had,
pretty cool. It like
right?
pulled in the middle all the way up.
Yeah. I think I already had 4 or 6 of these done. So I got another 1, 2, 3, 4 out of combining.
Yeah.
It did
it did the same thing there too.
That one
is really interesting. That one went all over the place.
Yeah, that one. That one's like everywhere.
Yeah.
That one. And then you can have that. This is why Karen sits next to me. I'm like, and you can have that. Hey, it's saving me from putting the stuff in the vase. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna make it. So that's it. That's all I have for FOs.
Awesome.
That was quick. Yeah, it came out really nice, didn't it, Sarah? I really liked this one. I'm not even gonna lie about it. But so I think I did, like I said, I had 6 skeins. I want to say I got like 8 washcloths out of it and then still handed some off to Karen. So yeah, there's that. Oh, I got stuff all over in here. Dance Studio pen. But then Hope doesn't get it.
Oh, it'll
build up again.
It'll build up again.
It'll build up again. And I have special things that I've gotten for Hope. Remind me later to show you the new item I got for Hope that I'm going to send with her package.
Nah, 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 nah.
It's adorable. You'd love it, Hope. I mean, you will love it once I send it
too.
Yeah, things happen. Brett, where are we at? Bing.
Yep.
Whips. All right. So I only have 3 whips. One is the Advent, which I'm not going to be able to show you until after the new year. So there's that. And that's where a lot of my work, unfortunately, has gone. I only have 2 other FOs. Oh, whips. What you got, Karen? I can, while you're looking for something, I'll go ahead and show one.
Okay.
And then you get your stuff ready. I have shown this before. Still enjoying it. The colorway. Aw, you're going to really love this surprise, Hope. Is from Brew City Yarns. It's the Magic carpet, on their Stellina base. The pattern I'm using is one that, come find out, I knit before. We did not remember that, which I was shocked.
I didn't even remember
She usually always remembers and did not, but once I printed the pattern and got the stuff out and looked it over, I was like, oh yeah, I've done this. But I enjoyed it, so it was fine. It's called Bare Lights Shawl by Snowy Thistle Knits. And it is a 1 skein fingering weight project. And it's a fun one because it has different sections. There's a garter section, there's a drop stitch section, and there's an eyelet section. So I am on the last row of the drop stitch section, and then all I have left to do is an eyelet section, another drop stitch, and then the final garter. So I'm not too far off from being done. Let me see. I gotta figure out which way it goes, guys. I have a progress keeper on here somewhere. I can hear it. I just can't find it. There it is. Okay. And unfortunately, this has a lot of stitches on it. So it's another one that's kind of hard to, I'm not even going to be able to get it out to its full span. Which, this is part of the problem. A couple of my projects right now have so many stitches. Because my Advent project has a gazillion stitches on it.
Yeah.
And it takes so long to do a row. So where my stitch marker was, that's where I was. So I did part of an eyelet section and most of a drop stitch section. It's going to be gorgeous. And the drop stitches are so incredibly fun. You can giggle because you actually did it on purpose.
Yeah.
You're like, haha, look at that.
Well, then when you drop it, and you're like, ooh, I went really far. Because it like drops and it takes up the space and it's like, oh, it's expanded.
Yeah, it really, it's beautiful though. And it's so fun to knit. So, and there's my needle stops. Your turn.
Okay, the next one is Laura had given me this, I think after.
Oops, it's still scary.
After podcast several times ago. And it came with the Dylan, this Julep Bee. It was a kit that you had gotten. The yarn
eons ago
is a classic Elite Yarns classic silk, 50% cotton, 30% silk, and 20% nylon. It's essentially like a DK weight yarn. And here's the yarn. Here's the color. It's kind of a neutral, kind of a periwinkle purple, but it's got some gray back ends to it. So tried these. The patterns are written horribly. Forget that.
I had a feeling.
Yeah. I'm like, all right. I'm not going to fight over this. So now I have a little I-cord for a pattern that Alicia did a ton of for a Peanut called the Beloved.
Not for Peanut.
Was it for Peanut?
Well, she made them for Peanut, but she made Lucas wear it too.
Oh, did she make? Yeah. So it's called Beloved. Here's a couple of pictures. So I am obviously on the I-cord. So hopefully.
And those last forever. Yeah. Like as far as them being able to wear
sizing.
Them.
Yeah.
Hope. Let's talk about drop stitches, guys. Not a scary thing. It's as simple as when you go to knit, normally you wrap your yarn around once. Instead of wrapping once, you wrap it 3 times. That's it. So then on your next row, when you get to that stitch, you knit your first stitch and you drop the other 2 off. Not scary at all, guys. Just a little dropping lesson. It's easy.
Yep.
I mean, I get it though, because when I first before I did it, I was just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, my next and final one has also been an issue. You see a pattern going here? There's was also a mistake. It is from the Nightmare Before Christmas crochet book. And I started my first Oogie Boogie.
Yes.
And I made it to, okay, I did that part. Okay, so there's a whole part that I'm going to end up skipping and going back to because she did it because she wanted to start stuffing it already. And I'm like, why would you start stuffing it before you put your safety eyes in? That's just dumb.
Yeah.
So I skipped that part until I get to the part where I can put the safety eyes in. And that part you can literally do at the end. So basically, oh, it's okay. Hold on. The part I'm talking about is they have you do this cutout here. Okay. And basically it's so you can bend and shape this, and then you're going to connect it. Well, she went ahead and connected it at this point and started stuffing. And I'm like, yeah, but you're not going to put the eyes until down here. No. So I'm just continuing with the pattern until I get to the safety eyes. And then I will deal with this. And I was reading the directions of how she joined, and I've never seen such a backwards thing in my life. So I will probably be glorifying this pattern because I don't agree with what she wants me to do with it.
So it's a good thing that you've done stuffies many times before.
Yeah. I have enough experience with it to know
question it.
And you really can't, if you have that stuffing in there and this closed up, you're not going to be able to get your safety eyes in.
Yeah.
Which, yeah. So it's been a week or a couple weeks with pattern issues.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't really say pattern issues because I have caught them right away. It's not a big deal. I'm using loops and threads yarn. I did get 3 skeins of it. The plan is to make 3 of these. We'll see how that goes. And I did actually order, even though I had safety eyes, I did not have them as big as what they wanted because these are pretty darn big.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're going to need some room to finagle those in there and stuff too. So,
especially at that size.
That's why I made the decisions I did. I was wondering how you would like the instructions. They're not good, Jill. They're not good. But as Karen said, I have done so many stuffies that it's not an issue. I just feel sorry for the person that see, she literally is showing not putting the eyes on until you're pretty much done with the head and it's already stuffed.
Yeah.
How are you going to get the backs of the safeties?
Yeah.
On then? So, yeah, that's fine. I found that in a lot of simple patterns, they want to do some strange join just so it's unique. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like I said, I'm going to leave that open probably all the way to the end. That'll be one of my finishing things. And you guys know, I don't follow these exact or kits for that matter, because I'm one of those people. And it comes from having done so many of the stuffies. Okay. In my opinion, I like to crochet all of the pieces. I do not do, let's say, an arm and then connect it like they want me to.
As you're working on the body.
I will do the body, I will do the head, I will have the 2 arms, the 2 legs, and then at the end, I put everything together.
Yeah.
Unless there's, where you're crocheting it on, but in most cases, you're sewing it on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easier to tell where stuff, I almost said a bad word, where stuff should go when you have all the pieces.
Right.
And then I have those crochet sticks. So like I will put the arm against the body and shove the crochet stick through it. So then I can hold it back and, make sure like the placement and both the arms are even, and yeah. So I will just disregard the directions as I usually do.
Okay. I started another zigzaggedy bib. Again, free on Ravelry. This time I have a deep green that I got from the stash that Laura gave me. So, and on the other one too, I do have a leftover. I have plenty left over that I could probably do another dishcloth or maybe get away with another bib, maybe a smaller bib.
We can weigh the bib,
but
weigh the bib and then weigh that.
Yeah. So there's that. I have nothing. And then next is My Last Supper. Did quite a bit on that. This again is by Leisure Arts. Made quite a bit of progress on this. Oh, there's another. So as you can see, I did a lot on the side here, came up and around, did some across here. So did quite a bit on that last page.
I just realized I need to cast on something by Wednesday. I don't have anything small, simple to bring with me for dance.
Oh. That one.
Jill says amazing.
Thank you.
Hope says it looks so good.
Well, I'm seeing the end of the stitching part. The back stitch is not even close to seeing the end of that.
I feel like once you get the stitching done, then you're almost there, so the back stitching won't be quite so bad. Could just be me though.
And I'm not a huge dreader across a back stitch like some people. I know there are a lot of people out there that do not like back stitch. And maybe it's because I've always ended up, well, when I did a lot of my cross stitching in the 80s, that was almost expected on every pattern you did. So I also worked on this full coverage. And this is the Winter Reading Nook.
Jill, it's going to be so nice after Brett frames it. I love how I love giving him a hard time. Oh, you know who we're missing? Where's Charlotte at? Brett, your buddy's not here.
Okay, so for this one, I have completed 6,377 stitches out of 350,700 stitches. It's at 1.82%. This pattern has been charted by Heaven and Earth, whatever, Jill. Heaven and Earth Designs. I have moved the Q snap over. I'm not going to move back over, but I made quite a bit of progress. I've completed 3 pages. So I'm working on my 4th page. These are all like small pages. And got the books, and this is part of the armchair that's coming up. Right here will be the start of the actual quilt, the crocheted Afghan that's on there. So And this again is on 25 count easy grid. And that is not my end of my, that's the end of my.
Is it or
Yeah,
isn't the
it's
end
not.
of your whips?
It's not the end of my whips.
She can't
I got my biggest whip that I brought. Yet. I'm hoping to get this done this week. I'm probably going to have to get more yarn. My corner to corner waffle baby blanket. We have turned the corner. So that's as wide as it's going to be. And how about to the point where I want to start reducing?
I need to start reducing on mine.
So the last time I was here, I ended up crocheting halfway through and then going all the way back down, going all the way back up, and in the next color, which is a lighter blue. There we go.
I should have texted you. I need a different, I need for you to look and see if you have a 3.25 crochet hook.
Yeah, you should have shown me, yeah.
Because this, I'm sorry if you like Addi crochet hooks, but I think they are junk.
Well, look at,
I cannot, with maybe depending on how you crochet, this would be okay. This is a you know what to crochet my stuffy with, but it was the only. I mean, I have a ton of crochet hooks. Do you think I have any that are 3.25? That is not a common size.
I'll have to look.
So I am going to need you to look and see if you have a 3.25. Fair's fair. She has needles of mine. So, yeah. But it's so not, squishy. I am glad I got this at a thrift resale store, because I'd be really mad if I paid full price for this thing. I do not like it.
Now you found out why it was in the thrift. Yeah.
So if you don't have one, I need to order.
Okay.
So let me know.
I will look.
No, it's not. 3.25 is an odd size. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can order. I did find one that I can order, but it's like, I kind of want it to be able to keep going on this. I mean, I haven't been working on it that much, especially because my neck's bothering me, and crochet is more so looking down for me. Especially with the way she has designed this, than what knitting is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Don't do it, guys. I love Addi knitting needles.
Yeah.
Love them. Not a fan of the crochet hooks. Sorry, Karen.
Okay, so that is my final whip.
Okay. Do you want to tell the people about the MCAL?
Okay, MCAL. Our MCAL is gift the knits, essentially, or gift the craft, if you want to think about it that way. You make anything to give to someone. It's going on all the way through our first podcast in January is when we will pull for prizes. We have a chatter thread and a finished object thread going on in Ravelry. You can make anything. It does not have to be knit or crocheted or cross stitched. It can be sewing, paper crafts, whatever, as long as you gift it to someone.
I'm sorry, I was reading what Jill said about what it was. Well, my Addi swing can swing on out of my house, Jill. We have, to add on to what she was talking about, 123 FO entries as of right now. A lot of different things this year too. We've got card making going on. There was something else that was different too. I can't remember. My head hurts too bad. But there was a lot of different entries. Obviously there was knitting, crocheting, there was card making, there was something else that I was like, well, that's a new one, but I can't remember.
Yeah, that's fun to see then.
I do look at everybody's FOs. I usually put a heart on there so you guys know. I do go into the chatter thread, even though I'm bad about chattering, but know that I'm there looking.
Yep.
All right, we are on to acquisitions.
I have 2 here to show. The other one, I deleted the picture.
Jill, do you see I'm using a pen? It goes well with my notebook.
I can't bring the other one. Well, I could, but I'm not going to bring it with.
Which probably means I'm allergic.
Nope,
Oh.
you're not allergic.
Oh, okay.
You have the pictures of them.
I
I got.
Sorry. Oh,
Okay.
yes.
I got my first Satsuma Street kit, which is a lot like a Mill Hill, and it includes everything. It's called Nevermore, and it has all the threads.
Hope I need pictures to see what you mean.
And threads, beads, and sequins. So that's a little different in terms of the sequins that go on the. Let me see. There, see the sequin right in
The
the
arms
neck row. Yeah.
Here, I'll help you out. I'll help you out.
Go.
I got a little bit longer arms.
Yeah, that I got from Harvest Moon. And then I also got the Harvest Moon. It's from Fiberlicious. I got 36 really pretty purple, which of course will go great for Halloween. So I love that cross stitch fabric. And
Mr. Fiber and her went thrifting and everything was $1.99. And you were probably laughing the whole time you were picking out stuff.
And the last thing I got was a sewing machine. I got it through work. We have points that we can earn from recognitions from others. So I got a free sewing machine.
Yeah, she had a choice of 2 different ones. So she sent me the pictures. I then the pictures had the model numbers on it. So I then went and looked up the model numbers because I had told her there are certain criteria that she needed.
Yeah.
Even though she's not going to be a fancy sewer, we don't believe. The second machine, the reason why I poo-pooed that was it did not have an automatic tensioner.
Yeah.
You had to, there was like 3 different tensions to set, and you want to steer clear of those because those can be a nightmare. Sometimes you can never get the tension set.
Yeah, it was more basic. It was a heavy duty, but
very
it was
basic, which would have been fine for what you plan on using it for, but you have the potential with the other machine of doing a lot more with it.
Yeah.
And it was more user friendly as well. So that's something I had told her she can bring it over and I can teach her how to thread it and work it. And, maybe we can, work it into doing some of your finishing actually on your machine. So you get that experience.
Yeah.
So that is the plan with that. See, Arity knows what I'm talking about. And I'm used to a more higher end, machine. I sew on Husqvarna. It's not a top of the line, but it's up there. So nice. It's a self lubricating machine, so you don't even have to oil it. If you're doing a standard pattern with a 1/4 inch seam allowance, there's literally a button you hit and it goes directly to line up your needle for a 1/4 inch. So stuff like that was very easy. The one too that I guided you to had like the one touch buttonholer, which is a big thing. So
yeah.
So
I'm excited.
And it has some embroidery stitches and stuff where she can, add things. So
yeah.
Yes, yours is a very nice. Yeah, I am lucky that way. The one I had before was supposed to be a nicer machine, and Brett will tell you he got tired of hearing our rooms are across from each other, and every time I would come in here and sew, I did more cursing than sewing. And he was like, oh, you just need a new machine. And yes, it was a Bernina, and I know a lot of people really love Berninas. My mom is one of them. I mean, but literally, she paid as much for her Bernina as we would pay for a car. If that tells you it, like she is the top of line. I hated this Bernina. I absolutely, and I didn't know how much until I got the Husqvarna, and I was just like, everything is so much easier. I started out on a Singer that I bought from a garage sale for $20. That included the cabinet with it. And I had better luck with that $20 machine than I ever did with my Bernina. I should have kept that machine versus spending the money. And the Bernina was computerized and, you know, all that. But I also went through quite a few Brothers that I purchased at Walmart. And this was back in the day when Walmart was open 24/7. And what was it, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, Brett, that we went to return or exchange sewing machines? Yeah. Timing issues. That's intention issues. So it's a thing. Yeah. Now we don't have that luxury because nobody stays open all night.
No.
It's so disappointing. That used to be my favorite time to grocery shop. If I was awake, 2 o'clock in the morning, walking through Kroger's, lovely.
Yeah. Even 11 o'clock at night just to be, you know, to go grocery shopping.
Now it's like, you can't. Yeah, we actually sold the Singer on eBay and packed it up really nice. You know, Brett's a packer. It got destroyed in shipping. The people literally got pieces. Now, I will say I bought Hope. I bought Olivia. Ooh, wrong kid. I bought Alicia a Brother from Walmart, but it was the special edition runway model. And she hasn't had any problems with it. It was actually a pretty good machine, but they don't care. They don't have it anymore. I still have my first Singer machine from 1968. Wow. Nice. All right. Acquisitions. I do have some. We will start with thrifting. And this I have no idea because I have not opened it. Me and Peanut went to the movies yesterday. Ate way too much popcorn. I had a bellyache. I can't believe she didn't have a bellyache because she ate just as much popcorn, as little as she is. And I had 2.5 slushies. I apologize to her mom when I dropped her off. Glad I ain't got to deal with her the rest of the day. But of course, as soon as we went out, I said, okay, we're going to take you home. But Grandma, I don't want to go home. We need to do something. And I'm like, well, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
Let's go to that place. That one? Okay. I'm like, oh, I need more information. I was thinking she was talking about Marshall's.
Oh, okay.
And she says, no, we're where we went last time. And we played games next door. Pawpaw was with, and I was like, oh, Goodwill. She wanted to go to Goodwill. It's a cheap place to go, you know. So I did find this crochet kit for beginners for $1.99. I have no idea what's in it. It says start this kit. This kit gives you more than just materials. So let's open it. Things are just not going to the garbage can. All right, well, we got a little package of yarn. Kind of bland colors, if you ask me, but whatever. We've got crochet hook. Oh, a chain of some sort. A darning needle. A glue stick.
Is that the right size crochet hook?
No.
Oh.
We now know what it is. Oh my gosh. Stuffing. Okay, are you guys ready for this?
Ready?
This is gonna be the funniest purchase I've ever known, not knowing what was in there. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Oh, this rates up there. Not quite though. But this reminds me of the butt floss we found in the video. Do you remember that, Brett? Hysterical. Okay, so in this really like calm looking, mellow, for beginners, pastel crochet kit is an emotional support Snoop. And it has a tag that you put on it that's I don't know if I can read this. Oh my god. That says emotional support Snoop for shizzle, you got this. Keep it cool, keep it real. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, never. Okay,
never have you ever?
No, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking it's gonna be a mushroom. It was sealed. I couldn't look. But I was like, for $2.
Yeah, we'll try.
Anybody out there need an emotional support Snoop? Because I'm gonna have one. I wonder if I can hold. Let me get this tag out so you guys can see it. It's hysterical. As soon as I saw that tag, oh, Karen, you might need this for your desk. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is a heavy duty tag too. Oh my god, guys. Okay. Oh, I don't know if you can read it. Oh my god. Arity will take the Snoop.
Only works if you stuff it with stuffing.
Oh my god. Okay, let me see if they actually give you instructions. Let's see if they give you oh, they actually do give you written instructions. Oh, that's just great. Snoop, I never in a million years. Oh my god, look. I gotta make his hair. Look at his hair, guys. Oh, okay.
That is hilarious.
I have questions about this.
You said Elise's tennis shoes.
I have several questions about this. When these people, okay, so this was completely sealed when I bought it. I didn't know what was in there. Did the people that donated it, did they know it was Snoop? Did they purposely buy Snoop, or did they think it was Snoopy? Oh my god, that is hysterical. Oh,
that is funny.
Okay,
and it was only $1.99.
I just hold on. I'm trying to figure out where the chain goes. Is that a chain for around his neck?
Can't tell. It doesn't look like it.
Oh, let's see. Where's that chain go, guys? Glue stick, stuffing, yarn, color for stitch markers. It doesn't even say that you get a chain on here. Okay, that is weird. I am going to take creative licensing
and put the chain around.
And I think the chain should go around his neck. I mean, hope no. It would look better around his neck. Oh my god, that is hysterical. Boy, he's got to be pretty small.
Yeah,
because there's not a whole lot there. Oh yes, only me, right?
Only to hang on a bag or keys.
What's that? You want them for your bag, Hope? I can send them right over for you. remind me to put this in Hope's pen.
A pen topper. Make sure you use that sparkle stuff.
I can glitter it.
Glitter.
Oh my god.
Gold. Little support pen.
Gold to match this necklace. Oh,
oh my god. You never expected.
I need a little Martha Stewart to go with it. Anybody have a Martha Stewart? We can pair them up. Okay. I never in a million years. That was so not what I was. Oh my god. Oh.
Have you been drinking?
No. It's just hysterical. Because, you know, as a crocheter or a crafter or a knitter, there's certain things that, you know, a beginner kit that you
I know what the next thing you're going to get on Temu is.
I did not envision a Snoop. Maybe a Snoopy, not a Snoop. Okay, another thing I got from Goodwill, which is also still in the packaging, but I could see it. $1.99, Jill, was a set of 2 books. And they're even wire bound. This one is Crocheted Granny Squares. Granny Squares featured in this book include traditional, wagon wheel, V-stitch, African flower, shell stitch square, granny hexagon, fisherman's ring, cluster stitch square, and many more. Oh, okay. And then the other one might be a collector's item. Is crocheted scarves. And there's infinity scarves, hooded wave scarf, child's button cowl, men's thermal scarf, a unisex spike stitch scarf, granny striped scarf, falling leaves, hooded fox, and many more. Hooded fox. Let's just take a look at that. Hope likes foxes. What the heck is that thing? I'm not seeing a fox. That's ugly. Open the way. Trying to find the fox. Nope. I think they lied to us.
Oh.
What, did you see
One
it?
more.
Nope. That's a collar button. Oh.
There you go.
That's hideous.
Hope you want this for Christmas.
Oh. I think she wants 2. Oh no, Jill. I think there's a bunch of little Snoops out there everywhere.
Like I already say, it might be a collector's item.
Martha on the shelf. Oh my gosh, a Martha on the shelf. No. You're getting it. It's going in your box. Okay, so there's that. And then I found this, which this I was actually able to open there. I was a big spender, Jill. $2.99. So it says Kimber Bell K beginner box for machine embroidery. Open to see Kimber Bell cute. And I was like, okay, well, let me just take a look and see what's in here. And I did not look this up online. I know the company still exists. And it looks like they have like a kind of subscription service thing, or you can just order boxes. I'm going to guess this particular box, educated guess, would be at least 25 bucks, if not more, and then shipping. So let me put these in order. Okay. This is project number 1, which is the Madame Butterfly zipper pouch. So it's a zippered pouch you make. What the heck is that? It contains a large velveteen zipper pouch, embroidery leather, fusible backing, sticky back tearaway stabilizer. That does not answer me what this is. Interesting. There's a drive in here. A USB. USB, Brett? So I'm guessing there must be
directions or video
or something or video on this. Okay, it already says $45 on Etsy for a made one. So it has everything in here. This is project 1.
My goodness.
Now
that laughing.
Then project 2 is a milk and cookies. It's really cute. Mug rug.
Okay.
And yet again, it has everything in there. Okay, I'm curious to look and see if there's instructions or if the instructions are on that USB. I'm a little confused by the whole USB thing. Yeah, wait, no. Okay, the instructions got to be on that then.
Yeah.
Because there does not seem to be. Well, that's different. I don't think I've ever seen somebody put a USB in there and with instructions. So that was number 2. Number 3.
Paula says the USB is the embroidery.
Oh,
interesting.
You would think it would say on here, though. Like, it doesn't even have it listed that it's in the box, is what's...
What was that very first thing that you had that had the video screens on it? Pictures.
Hold on.
Okay.
Project 3 is Squeeze the Day tea towel.
That's cute.
And yet again, there's everything on there. Let's see. We've gathered all the fabric blanks, embellishments, and stabilizer you need to complete these. Follow the suggested order to build upon while you're learning. Our detailed full color instructions carefully guide you through each and every step. That's got to be instructions then, because there's no instructions. Yeah, the USB is instructions. Interesting. Huh. Anticipate. We've carefully cut, knitted, and labeled everything you need to create each project. Stitch raw edge applique, make a beautiful zipper pouch, and create a cozy mug rug. Celebrate. You did it. Show your friends and visit kimberbell.com for more products you'll love. I was just intrigued and thought, hey, why not?
Interesting.
So I'll kind of dig into it and check it out and see what's what. This little milk and
that's adorable.
And cookies mug rug is really adorable. I mean, I know it does not beat Snoop, but
that's going to be hard to top.
Yeah, that will be very hard to top. But yeah, they have everything. Well, that's a good sized zipper thing, pouch too. Nice. All right. Someone look at. Alicia's like, oh, that's really cool, but I can't do that with my machine. I'm like, yeah, it's just applicating, dear. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't know how to do that. That's what instructions are for. Okay, so there's that. I think that's all of the Goodwill items, but I do have a couple other items.
All that for $2.99. That's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad, right? And of course, Olivia. What is that, Grandma? Well, and she was so cute. So I brought her to the craft resale place because I figured that's a nice, cheap place for her to get stuff to like paint and color and whatever. And it's so small that I could stand at the doorway and basically, watch her. And she's so cute because, of course, she picks out things and she's carrying them, and then she's a cord maker, and I'm like, oh, that's me later. Okay.
Oh, connection lost. What? Wait a minute. What? Okay, it went away.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
In my little boo-boo basket, which came with one of my one-knot workers. It's kind of cute. It's actually like a faux leather. Feels nice that you can just kind of wipe it off.
Mm-hmm.
Is my bead order. So speaking of sugars, I ordered some new sugar for Christmas pens. They're really pretty red. Got black in case I decide I want to do some more Halloween pens because I did not have black or red. Arity of podcasting. Look at those cute glittered Halloween beads. I thought were really pretty. This was a giveaway. Halloween candies.
Cool.
Sent you a DM on Instagram. I saw that. I'm podcasting. There was another thing of Halloween. These were a giveaway. These are color changing stars. This was another giveaway. I won a lot of giveaways on there. Christmas trees. And then I have pink Christmas trees and pink bells. I've got, these are really cute. Look how fun those are.
Mm-hmm.
Little fuzzy trees. Okay, now these are, nope, not those. Where's my favorite ones? They're there. Hold on, I gotta take, let me see if I can take one of these out.
Cool.
A bedazzled tree. I got two of those. These are red and have white snowflakes on them. Green. I'm trying to switch these with little trees. These are red and they say Merry Christmas. These are some spacers, which are very holiday. I figured those would go good with those. These are really cute. My little gingerbread people.
Mm-hmm.
So I got little gingerbread people. Look how cute those are. And each one's
little hats.
Yeah, each one's a little different. Oh, is that the focal bead thing you told me about?
Sparkle tree.
Sparkle tree. Did I tell you about? I don't remember telling you about anything. Maybe. And then I got these, which these are not pre-drilled, but I can drill them. And these actually shine in the light.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, the pretty roses.
No, those are the ones you want, Hope, are silicone focal beads. These are actual, and you definitely don't want to use any of these for needle stops because these are kind of pricier beads. These are more for pen making, key rings, that sort of thing. If you need a link to the silicone focals, like where I've gotten them before, just let me know, Hope, and I can send that to you. So that was my bead shipment. And then got 2 more items for my, non-existent shelf that can't fit things. I mean, this is limited edition, 5,000 pieces. I didn't really care about that, but Gizmo, look how cute he is. And then I also got, this one is limited edition. It doesn't say how many. So I got and this was, these were, like blind boxes. So you knew they were gremlins, but there was like a cover over there and like a zipper thing you had to zoop. So I was just taking a chance.
That you getting 2 different ones?
I bid on the first one and I got this one. And I'm like, well, the lady after me bid and got this one. And I'm like, okay, I'm trying again. So I bid again and I got this one and he opened it and it was Gizmo. I was like, oh, no, they're not baubles. Just figurines. You got a temporary shelf. Yeah, but it's not up. See, we got a little one.
Oh, okay.
So I got that at Goodwill for like, I don't know, it was $3.99 or $4.99, Brett. And I figured some of like the smaller things could go on that one. So I'd have more room to put like these and Smurfette Fat on the bigger one. So that's the plan. So I got those. And I have one other thing that I ordered. I know. That's why I haven't said anything to you about it. I figure it'll be like next time you actually have days off. Because, of course, he was supposed to be off tomorrow and they mandated him to work. So can't really say a whole lot, though, because he hasn't been to work since May. So, So I ordered this from Random Fandom Bags.
That's cute.
Isn't that cute? And it's very small. It's just a little like sock size one. It's small. She had them in bigger sizes, but I tend to do a lot of smaller projects, and these are perfect for on the go and taken to dance, that sort of thing. So I just thought it was cute. I mean, I probably could have just went online and ordered fabric and made them, but I like to support other bag makers as well sometimes. So, yeah. Yeah, I hear, Jill, that you forgot you ordered the crime bag. I haven't watched that podcast, but Patty told me about it. Because she had ordered, you got the blue Care Bears one, right? It had the blue, like, pleather leather, and then the Care Bears, and I had, the pockets, and she got the real nice one, yeah, for sure. So, true fact. Well, isn't that fun, opening your package and going, oh, I don't even remember this. I've had those moments. I think that is all my acquisitions. Not a whole lot. Been pretty well behaved. Would have been even better. Well, me and Brett hadn't been to Goodwill in I don't know how long. And then, yeah. So I went once with him and then once with Peanut. I don't mind the 12 hours, but I hate when I have overtime. That makes me work 7 in a row. Yes, I got the Care Bear. Yes. That was such a cute, cute bag. I was almost tempted to keep that one, but I'm like, no. You got enough bags. Well, and I tell
you just brought a whole bunch. I mean, you should allow yourself. You just brought a whole bunch of bags when you went to the retreat.
Yeah, I got rid of about 30 bags.
Yeah, so.
Which is why I
allowed yourself the one.
I kept looking at it and I'm like, no, you don't need it. No. And I'm like, yeah, you did get rid of 30 bags. So, yeah. I did get another bag. It's sitting up there from Goodwill.
Want me to grab it?
Yeah, it's underneath the yarn. Yep. So I found this other thing when I was with Peanut at Goodwill. I'm sorry to disappoint Jill, but it was 99 cents. And she was looking at like little bags to put something that she had found in. So we're in the bag section and I found this.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that'll make it's got a box bottom. I might add, I don't know, we'll see. What might I do? Oh, you do this way. Ha. Because I like to, I could do that way. I like to have a thing to carry it from.
Mm-hmm.
That would work. Or I might just add on a little handle, maybe shorten these. I haven't decided yet. But I thought it was very doable. I don't like how they had it like this. And you have to tie it. And then there really would not be much to hold on to. I don't know. I think I'm going to take this out. Oh, it's two of them? And rethread it and figure out a better way where I can actually have handles, I think. But whatever. It's for 99 cents. Ooh, it's getting warm in here.
She started out cold.
Whew. I started out cold.
Look at her neck. It's gotten all red all of a
look at
sudden.
that.
Yeah.
It's almost like I'm having a reaction to something.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. I'm just really, really. It does get worse when I'm very warm. Maybe I should take this off. Oh, maybe. But for 99 cents, I figured, heck, why not? Okay. Got my menopause. No, I mean, I get warm very easily. Brett will tell you that. Yes, yeah, because I don't tend to have hot flashes because I'm actually on estrogen patches for hot flashes. So that kind of like knocks them out for the most part. But I get very warm very easily. And then, we're kind of close together and she's right over the vent. So she doesn't get as warm as what I do over here.
If anything, I get cold,
yes.
but I'm comfortable.
Yes, they used to be really, really bad. Well, it's the same way in the living room too, because where her recliner is compared to where my recliner is probably what, a good 5 to 10 degree difference, I swear, just from one side of the room to the other side of the room.
Yeah, I can have two. Of course, she keeps the house at 65. We all know this. And I could end up with a blanket and my green Snuggie that I put on top. So I'm quite the... No, I'm tearing apart your thing over here. You'll have to figure out her high heels.
That's fine.
So, but then sometimes it's funny because then she gets cold, she puts on a blanket, and then I get hot and I'm tearing off the blanket. So it's opposite. We're in the same dang room.
Hope liked my morgue temp while she was here. I mean, you'd think they all would be used to it by now. Even my husband goes through, oh my gosh, it's so cold in here.
Look, I dress prepared for the most part. Always have pants on.
I hope you have pants on.
I try to never wear any of my dresses or shorts over here.
She has
rarely. I have done it in the summer when it's like stinking hot out. And of course I always have socks on because I know that she doesn't like feet. Even if they don't quite match.
I mean, it's not like in the heat of the summer. It's yes, I have it set at 65. Is it keeping it at 65? No.
Because it does get warmer.
Which I complain about the whole
time. Yeah.
I complain 24/7 to my husband. I don't think it's 65 in here. Yeah. Oh, that poor man.
It's real funny when she, says it's not 65. And he says, yeah, I think it's 65. And then the two of them go over there. Nope, it's not.
I can tell if is or isn't 65. I know if it's like a degree off, it's this weird freaky thing.
She's usually right when it's off.
Well,
I just shake my head.
Well, sometimes as I'm getting up to go over there, I'll be like, Karen, I think it's 71. And she'll be like,
Huh?
what? And then I'll be like, yep, it's 71. It's a weird freaky thing. I think my body's just so used to the 65 that it knows when it's not.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, needless to say, our year is still on. We'll still be on probably, I don't know, November, December. We had the one year that it didn't get shut off until December.
Yeah, with the way weird heat is coming through here. Who knows how long it's going to be?
Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see. But I think that's okay. Let me look at my calendar so I can tell you guys what we're doing for next podcast. Today is October 5th. So, next podcast will be October 19th. As of right now, he is off work. Of course, he always has the potential of being mandated. So this is always tentative. So we will plan for October 19th at 4:30 would be the next live. And as always, I will post that on our Facebook group and on Instagram as usual. You want to remind the folks?
So if you want more Snoop entertainment, to see if she can top Snoop at her acquisitions over the Goodwill.
I'm going to have Brett put a little shelf here, and once Snoop is done, we're going to like put them right here. So you guys got to look at them all the time.
So like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.